This is the weapon customization. No longer attachments. We go through here, and this is a fucking skill tree like it's a goddamn RPG. Okay, so you have to go to your company because you have to quit out of the match to get to this shit. Go to customize. Go to the weapon. Customize again. Oh, there's customization. You can actually go through here and change all this horse shit. Then you have to go to upgrades. So, first one, quick deploy. Switch weapons faster and shoot sooner after sprinting. How is that really like... Why is that under the like skill tree? Improved moving accuracy. And then you have 2 directions you can go. Bipod, which nobody gives a shit about, right? Variable zooming. Okay. Long range bullet. Reduced bullet drop. Faster movement while aiming. Quick aim. So none of these really, for the sniper rifle, like this, aim down your weapon sight faster. Why is this a thing? I don't know. We'll go look at one of the other weapons. Wrong one. Upgrades. Okay, so quick aim again. And then fast bullets. Faster bullets make it easier to hit moving or distant targets. Improve stationary accuracy. More hip fire. Quicker deploy. Less horizontal recoil. Improved moving accuracy. Less vertical recoil. Faster movement while aiming. Like, this is a shitty tree. It's like a shitty RPG element inside of their game that has nothing else to do with RPG anything. Why? Why is this a thing?
So how many of those can you have active at once?
You go down one side or the other. So you can have the first one, the second one. You pick one of these 2. And then from here, whatever side you're on, you can pick this one, or this one. So the problem here, though, as well, the problem that they have right now is once you go down this side, you can't just switch and unlock this stuff. You have to, like, create a new gun. Same gun, create it again, and then progress down the other side. So you can't just unlock this shit and then change it as you go on the fly. And you can't change on the fly anyways because you have to physically quit out of the game, go to the menu, and then go to this shit. And this is a problem with the direction that Battlefield is heading right now. This makes no fucking sense. Initially, what they told us is that they would be having attachments back in the game. This isn't fucking attachments. Give us attachments if that's what you're going to do. The whole faster ADS speed, that is an arcade style. I don't understand what they're doing. They're trying to go towards a hardcore style, but implement a bunch of arcade elements into it. Like fast bullets? What the fuck?
I mean, it literally looks like they watched Call of Duty. It's been doing amazingly well, always, because it's just the same game over and over and over again. But the perk system, and this is their way of doing perks. And
they've had perks in their game. Battlefield 1 has had perks. Battlefield 4 had perks. Battlefield 3 had perks. Battlefield 4, I didn't really like the perk system because it was like you pick a tree and then you go like you have to do squad stuff to get it, to like get all of your perks. Right. And all that did, and it would carry over from match to match. So all that really did was give squads an advantage the longer they were in a game, basically. And you could lose those perks as you were going on if you're messing up or whatever, but really it didn't make much difference. So you could gain them, and then you pretty much had them the entire time. And it was like, just give us perks that we can unlock and choose from. Battlefield 1 did an okay job in that. You had 3 perks that you could pick for each class and stuff. You unlock the other perks, and you pick the 3 that you want. Okay, that's great. But like, these aren't perks that should be in here. Faster bullets, more hip fire accuracy, have an attachment for that. That's fine. Give us an attachment that we can unlock with the gun and use. Quicker deploy. I mean, that could easily be a pretty solid perk to have. An attachment for less horizontal and vertical recoil. That's fine. Faster movement while aiming. I'm not sure how I feel about that one because they keep talking about lessening the 80-80 span. And here is spam, and here we are. They have essentially a perk or your weapon that allows you to 80-80 spam. I don't get it. And then not only that, but they're forcing you to like earn these points and spend on them on these skill trees. I thought about this earlier. You could have made this super easy, right? You could have different classes of weapons, or even just points for each class, right? So the more you use a class, the more points you get. You could say every 25 kills, you get 3 points. There's tier 1, 2, and 3 attachments. When you unlock a weapon, you have all access to all tier 1 attachments, but you have to use points to get them. 1 point for each tier. So 1 point for each tier 1, 2 points for each tier 2, 3 points for each tier 3 attachment. Boom, there you go. 25 kills, you have 3 points. You can immediately unlock 3 attachments for tier 1. But you have to use the gun physically to unlock tier 2 and 3 attachments. By that point, you would have enough to unlock all of them. Yeah, and that would be fine. Like, you could do that, and I think people would be okay with that. And has nothing to do with perks, and you could separate the perk system out, but instead they have whatever the hell this shit is. I feel like they just, like, took everything, mixed it in a bowl, and then shit on it, and then mixed that in there, and then called it a game.
What can you do in the customization tab? Anything?
Custom, and look, you see how you can change the fucking muzzle? This could have been the attachments, and then you could have just had different paint schemes for them. Like, this could have been attachments. I wouldn't even have given a shit. They could have just been like, this one allows to extends your damage range or some shit, kind of like the heavy barrel on Battlefield 4. That would have been fine. Whatever, just make something up at this point. They could have been like, this one makes your gun shoot a little faster or some bullshit, or more accurate or something, you know, less horizontal or vertical recoil. Like, they could have done that. Instead, it just looks stupid, and these other ones have different things. Like, they could have done this.
You know what?
They could have done this and be like, oh, this one allows for less horizontal recoil.